Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to the Bitcoin Business Bureau. I'm your host, as always, LitecoinLeader. It's Friday. That means it's the day, the day of the happy hour, at least for this event. So if you're in the Texas area and you're coming out, if you want to join us, please get a ticket so you can join us at the happy hour at least. It's going to be a good time. Get a chance to talk to us, meet some of the people, meet some of the guest speakers. It's a good event, and we're going to be at the Reserve in Dallas, Texas. And I think, contact us and, drop an email here, or just, how to get a hold of me. I mean, I've got numbers. I've got, I don't give out my personal number, but you pretty much know how to get a hold of me. So if you're in the Dallas, Texas area, before Friday, but you're watching this, I'm probably going to release this video early on Friday so that you can get it out there, but I'm recording ahead of time because I'm about to travel to Texas and I'm looking forward to it because I just got this today and I'm just like, and I know I'm going to be airing this on Friday, but I like this workbook. I'm so proud of it. This is just an example of the amount of work that Dylan, myself, and Patrick have put together. How many pages is this thing? I don't even know. It's, I think it's like over 70 pages. So it's over 70 pages. It looks great. Even the back cover looks good with stuff about EconomicPreppers. Love the logo. My good buddy Tim Phi put this together. He did a great job with it. That logo is fantastic. EconomicPreppers Live looks good. But anyway, we're talking silver today. And I know. Right? So Litecoin is the right coin, means of exchange. It's also the silver to Bitcoin's gold. So I'm LitecoinLeader. That's how I'm known. But I'm also, before then and after that, I'm an economic guy. I've always been about economics. I know that these are bad. That's not real money. That's currency. Those are, you see right there, federal. Let's see. Okay, cameras. Federal Reserve note. That means it's a debt instrument. It's not really money. Money is like that. All right, and that is a piece of silver. It looks like a silver eagle, and I'm going to talk about silver eagles in a moment, okay? Because on the back there's an eagle. There you go. So I've been watching a lot about silver lately, catching up. I thought I knew all I needed to know about silver, but I was wrong, because yes, you want to have silver. Not financial advice, but I did a video before. It was called I think it was the 3 C's. It was cash, cryptos, cash, coins, cryptos. So cash, you want to have cash on hand just in case. We don't know what the future of the world, how it's going to play out. But we do know at some point, cash is going to be king again, at least for a little while, because maybe the banks aren't going to be working. And if the banks aren't working, then we got to go to silver coins, silver and gold coins, because that's been money for a long time. And if that goes away, then we go cryptos might take over. So you want to have exposure to all three. Again, not financial advice, but right here, you've got preservation of wealth through your gold and silver coins. You have cryptos. Cash isn't represented because we think that the cash, the Federal Reserve notes, there's better way to preserve your buying power. Not financial advice, but that's what we're going to talk about at this event. And I wanted to talk a little bit about silver right now because there's a lot going on in that market, and I've been watching a lot about it from Andy Sheckman and a few others. Lynette Zhang does a great job with gold, but silver. All right, the price of silver. I don't even know what the price of the silver is right now. I'm going to look. I'll look real quick. I could probably, let's see, goldsilver.com. I'm going to guess about $18. That's not really the price of gold. So, and the price of silver and gold is, so gold 17.25, silver's 21. Okay, but try and buy an eagle for $21. Good luck. Last I checked, they were $33. They're probably more like 34 or 35 now. So why, if silver is $21 an ounce, and I'll look it up on here we go. I'm looking at APMEX because it's easy for that to look at. So silver, it's $37. So here we go. All right. The price of silver is $21 an ounce, but an American Eagle, right? That's $37, right? $37 for American Eagle. Why is the price of an eagle $37, and silver is quoted at $21 an ounce. It's called a premium. Okay, and a premium is like what you have to pay to that what people are willing to part with that thing. So honestly, if I walked into a coin shop right now with an eagle, they'd probably give me, probably $30. They'd probably give me $8 or $9 over spot because they really want them because they don't have them to sell. So, in listening to Andy Sheckman from Miles Franklin, he said that the drain on, like, there's lots of different exchanges that are for silver. There's the London exchange, there's the COMEX, all these places. Like, normally what they do, they trade it on paper. You don't actually take physical delivery of silver and gold. That's changed over the last 6 months immensely. You can go back a little bit further, but the last 6 months remarkably, and the drain of the actual silver and gold leaving those exchanges is high, and it's trending to the point where in the next 6 months it's going to be really hard to find anything. First off, I don't have any in front of me. I put most of it away because of the trip, but if you have coins, you have constitutional money, you have what they call junk silver, coin like dimes and quarters from 1964 and before. Those are 90% silver. So you have $1.40 of face value of that equals 1 ounce of silver. So 14 dimes is an ounce of silver. So let's just say it's, for easy math, let's say it's $42 to buy those 14 dimes. Each dime is $3. So and a quarter would probably be, well, it would be 2.5 times that. So that's like $7.50 or so for a quarter. So, but any combination of $1.40 of face value of junk silver equals 1 ounce of silver. So, and then those are, if you can find them, they're very hard to find old silver coins, old silver US coins, because people gobbled them up. It's hard to get them right now. So for whatever reason, that's what the price is. So now we're looking at, like, silver is getting drained out of liquidity. So let's tie this back to global economies and then cryptocurrency, right? So, and we're going to talk about this at the event, but other countries are pulling back and they're trying to nationalize their currencies. And there's even talk about Russia and China creating a new world reserve currency. Now, some people say that will never work. That can't work. Well, I think it was Jim Ricker who was saying it. And then it was said, like, well, that'll never work unless you actually back it with gold. So if you have a currency backed by gold, say, for example, the ruble, and it's backed by gold, now you have a precious metal backing the currency. Okay, we're back. Where was I? So silver and gold. I'm sorry, I'm a little all over the place, but it's what happens when we pre-record stuff. Silver and gold, they've been money for 5,000 years. We're talking about those, but it's getting harder and harder to get those. But what's happening is that there are now movements across the globe to make silver and gold backed the backing for currencies, as the dollar once was before 1971. So now, if the ruble takes over that, or the yuan, or the yen, or anything else like that on a global scale, or a combination of buckets of those currencies does that, now it's good, because now that currency, the problem with, we're going to go over the properties of money at this event. We're going to talk about the properties of money, compare fiat currencies, which is currencies that are just backed by governments, versus gold and silver versus Bitcoin, and the properties of money. But some of the problems with gold has been, it could be counterfeited, right? You can't counterfeit Bitcoin because of the blockchain. Same thing, that portability, scarcity, security, divisibility, making smaller pieces, all that is like, that's why Bitcoin is considered digital gold, because you've digitized it. You've made it. It's like, well, you have an ounce of gold. How hard is that to slice up? Well, you don't have to worry about slicing it up if you have Bitcoin, because that has 8 decimal places, and they can always add more if they so choose. So you can slice it up very easily. Portability, Bitcoin can be sent all over the globe in a matter of minutes using Lightning Network, and a couple hours to settle almost every transaction. In other currencies, or other cryptocurrencies, much faster, like Litecoin. That's one of its go-to things. I remember a story a few years ago where they sent $99 million in a matter of minutes, and it settled in like less than 10 minutes. and the transaction cost 44 cents. Now, why you would send $99 million in one transaction, I have no idea. That sounds very scary to me. I would be sweating bullets for those minutes as that transaction went. But I think they were trying to prove a point. Still, it's an expensive point to try and prove. Back to silver, though. So, but this is all the different things that we're looking at. We have silver, gold, but the silver is running out. They're running out of silver to be able to physical silver. It's hard to buy, right? It's getting harder and harder to acquire because there's less and less availability. As it becomes less available, the premiums are going to keep going up. So if you can get that silver, the more silver you can acquire now, not financial advice, but the more likely that those premiums are going to keep going up. So even while the spot price is $21, if the actual price is $37. And why is that? Because that's the premium. So like so if you go to CoinShop or AppMex or Miles Franklin or JM Bullion or any of these other sites that offer silver, that's money metals, like all these different sites that are out there to get silver, you can get that silver, sure, but you're going to be paying a lot for it because the premiums are high. But if you're selling silver, you're going to get a good amount for it too because the premiums are high. So while the spot price is $21 an ounce, if you want to get your hands on an eagle, it's going to cost you $37 to buy one of these from someone right now. So let's get it right. There we go. So that'll cost $37. Now you could go and sell it to somebody probably for $30, maybe 28, 29 bucks. So you're going to get above spot because again, they're hard to get. The coin shops don't have them to sell to someone. They know that they have a market like, hey, we could sell this for $37 if we have some. So they're willing to pay people that walk in with them and say, hey, I'll give you $30 for that eagle, or 28 or 29, whatever it is, because they know they can sell it for 37. That's the marketplace today. But it just shows you that the premiums are nearly double the spot price, nearly double. So the spot price is the paper price, and that's the price that you pay on these exchanges if you're not actually taking physical delivery. So you want physical delivery to preserve your wealth because then you don't have what they call counterparty risk. Now, if you have a whole bunch of silver and gold, though, do you really want it? Well, what is your storage plan? That's what we need. You need to talk about that as well. And we're going to have a guest speaker at this event from a company called Load One. And Load One, what they do is they tokenize gold and silver. So you basically put silver and gold into a vault that's auditable, and it's there, it's stored, and yes, that creates a counterparty risk, but the audits and everything they do try to reduce that, minimize that, ensure it so that there's no issue, and they give you tokens for it. So you have a gold token, a silver token, and that creates liquidity in the market, in a marketplace that you can exchange those and use them as currency rather than trying to carry around a bunch of silver and gold on you. So that's just one of our guest speakers that we're going to have at this event. Again, this I'm extremely proud of. I'm glad that I'm happy to contribute this. I give a lot of credit to this to Dylan Bradley. He did a great job with this. Tim did the logo. I had the concept. He made it happen. And we made this come to fruition. So I'm really looking forward to the event. We hope that you attend live. And I know it's Friday, so come on out to the happy hour if you can. If not, get a virtual ticket. $150. You get a virtual one of these. You get a PDF of this. Over $70 of 70 pages of information. You have places to take notes, listen to all the speakers. You could ask questions on an AMA that we're going to do afterwards for anyone who attends live or or virtually. And we're going to have a private Telegram channel for everybody too. So there's going to be a lot of content, a lot of availability, and you're going to be able to join our community as well for a discount, whether Dylan's program or our community with Patrick and myself, Divvy Daddy, for what we do going forward. So it's an immense value. And we look forward to you on seeing you Saturday. But I've said so much today, and I'm not even where I'm recording this. I'm in Texas right now. So I hope to see you. We will definitely be live streaming Saturday, but we'll try and send a few things while we're out there as well. But for all that said today, I look forward to reading your comments. But for now, I'm going to close the door on the bureau. Say follow leader one more time, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.